My name is Nia, and today I'm going to introduce a famous actress who bet her life on her career. Her name is Yoon Yeol-jung, an Oscar winner last year. This is a table of contents. Firstly, I will talk about her personal background. Secondly, I will talk about the reasons why I think Yoon deserved the title of Time 100 Influential People. And then I will talk about my opinion and reflection. Lastly, I will conclude the entire presentation. Maybe some of you may wonder who this old lady is, so I will briefly introduce her personal background. Yoon was born in 1947 in Kaesong City, which now belongs to North Korea. She debuted at such young age through an audition. At the time, the filming industry was an emergent industry. It was truly a challenge to be an actress. She married singer Cho Yong-nam in 1974 and then immigrated to the U.S. In 1984, she returned to Korea and resumed her acting career. 3 years later, she divorced Cho Yong-nam after 13 years of marriage. After the divorcement, she felt guilty, so she went back to the U.S. with her 2 sons. However, it was too difficult for her to raise 2 sons alone. She resumed her career and became more famous than before. Yoon was a talented actress. She has been winning awards since debut. In 2021, she won the Academy Awards, also known as Oscar. She was the first Korean to win in the acting category. Through the movie Minari, she has won 44 prizes and the number is still counting. She was a well-respected actress in South Korea before she won international awards. Blue Dragon, Daejeon, and Baeksang are the 3 major film awards in Korea. As for Yoon, she won 4 awards from these 3. These are some pictures of her family. The photo on your left side is Cho Yong-nam and Yoon Yeol-jung. After Yoon Yeol-jung succeeded, her ex-husband repeatedly spoke against Yoon. In my opinion, his behavior is awful and disgusting. The photo in the middle is her 2 sons Cho-nil and Cho-ol. According to Yoon, when Yoon won the Oscar, one of her sons cried hard. The photo at the right side is Yoon's youngest sister. She was the first female executor of LG. Here are some famous filmographies of Yoon's. The first one is The Housemaid. There are 3 films in this series. It is a melodramatic erotic thriller remake movie. The second one is Canola. The story is about an old lady who met her granddaughter after 12 years separation. The last one is a movie that pushed Yoon to the top, Minari. Minari means 水芹菜 in Chinese. It is a story about a South Korean family trying to adapt to the U.S. Even though Yoon is a talented actress, she joined plenty of variety shows. Sister Over Flowers is a travel reality show. The guests travel to Europe for 11 days. Yoon's Stay is also a reality show. Yoon and the members had to operate a guest house for foreigners. Unexpected Journey is a documentary about Yoon's journey to Oscar. Yoon was invited to announce the winner this year, so the program followed Yoon and filmed the whole progress. These 3 programs were filmed by the same producer, Na Young-soo. Yoon is producer Na's big fan, so you can see the realist Yoon in these programs. Mrs. Yoon was one of the people chosen to be Time 100 Influential People of 2021. Next, I would like to talk about why I think Yoon deserves this title. These are the 5 reasons. First, she has a strong work ethic, even though she doesn't need to work that hard at this age. A well-respected Korean actress Kim Young-ho once praised Yoon. She said that Yoon is a brilliant actress who focuses on her work and memorizes lines perfectly without scripts. Yoon is a well-respected senior actress, but she still works hard. She rarely sleeps well and has to take sleeping pills. Because she often reads her lines before sleep and once forgets one of them, she will get out of bed and review them again and again. feel like what you are doing, then it will never feel like work, said by Yoon to the young people. Second, she is considerate. This year, one of the nominees of Oscar's Best Supporting Actor is deaf. When Yoon heard of this information, she searched for the sign language. She learned how to express her feelings through sign language. I think this behavior is small but showed her warm heart. After Yoon checked the winner, she shook her own hand. In order to tell the winner, Troy Koster, that he won the award. In the variety show Yoon Say, Yoon tried her best to memorize the guest's name. She didn't have to do that, but she wanted to offer the best and warmest service to the guest. Third, she's humorous. Last year, when he won the Oscar, she said that he would like to thank to her two boys who make her go out and work. Just like I mentioned above, their lives in the US were poor and difficult. So Yoon resumed her acting life. She talked about her difficult time in a humorous way. In Yoon's Day, the guests saw some special food on the table. Yoon told them the food is edible, so they don't have to worry about it. The guests were still afraid and asked Yoon whether she would poison them. Yoon replied in a fun way. Yoon said she wouldn't poison them today, but maybe tomorrow. When I saw this, I laughed out loud and also thought that Yoon is a humorous lady. Last year at the Oscars, the presenter mispronounced her name. This year, as a presenter, she talked about this incident again. However, she hoped the nominees would forgive her in advance, because she finally realized why her name was mispronounced last year. Fourth, she is witty and diligent. As an Asian, she was often asked about the racist questions. Her answer was witty and full of wisdom. Another well-respected Korean actress praised Yoon. She said that Yoon is smart to memorize long lines without mistakes. Furthermore, Yoon is really good at dressing. Even though she is 74 years old, you can't see any old-fashioned from her. That's why I think she is diligent. She learns fashion and practices it. Last, she is humble. She answered a question about how she feels to be one of the best actresses. She said that there is no the best. If you say someone is the best, the person will feel stressed and find it hard to do well again. So she would rather be the worst than the best. And she also thought that the middle list is the best position for her. Although she is recognized as one of the best actresses, she is still humble as always. Here are some words she said in the winning speech last year. She said that all the nominees played different roles. She won the award just because a bit of luck. They are not supposed to compete with each other. She is so humble. Now I'm going to talk about my reflection briefly. I think all the features she has are charming. She is also so elegant when facing all kinds of situations. She is so perfect that everyone might be attracted by her unique glamour. To sum up, Mrs. Yoon is an old lady that everyone should show respect to. I hope that after my presentation, you can get interested in this charming lady. Thank you. And now is the Q&A time.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I believe that after Mia's presentation, you must have known more about this legendary Korean actress. I believe that some of you already know her. All right, so can we start with any question or comment?
I'm Yuki, and can you hear me?
Yes, please.
Yes.
I really like the presentation you present because it's very well organized. But I have to ask you some questions. As you mentioned, you have said that you think that she has many reasons to deserve this title, like humorous or humble or other reasons. But which reason do you think is a key that you think that she really deserves this title?
I think it's humorous because as an Asian, humorous is some of the people be lack of. So as an Asian, she can show her humorous. I think this is the main reason that everyone should show respect to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Yuki. I think it's a good question. Yeah, I think we know. Yeah, the sense of humor is maybe something lacking in the Eastern culture. Yeah, so I think, yeah, I do agree with Mia. Good. I think we have another hand here. I think I saw Stanley. Yes, please.
Okay. I want to ask that how would you recommend to a person if he or she is the first time to watch her movies, like her iconic movie? How would you recommend it, and why?
I will recommend everyone who first watch her movie to prepare a lot of tissues because most of the movies are serious and maybe you will cry. Like the movie I mentioned, Canola, it was really touching heart. So I recommend you guys, if you want to watch that movie, to prepare a lot of tissue.
Yeah, thank you for your recommendation. I think we also have Ray.
So I'm Ray, and I know that you are a student of Department of Korean literature, Korean culture. I don't know, and I wonder if there's like any courses about the inside of Korean entertainment industry, like in your class, or maybe there are some courses. And I think, or then if there's no, how do you like to know that those detailed insight of the entertainment industry in Korea? And I think if I can know the sources, and I think it would be interesting to gain a little more insight for me.
Okay, if you are interested in Korean movie, there's a course of our department. It's called the Chinese name is called 韩国电影转型正义, and the teacher is Zhu Lixi. His course was really great, and you can watch a lot of Korean movie, and he will talk about the background of the movies. So if you are interested in more Korean movie, you can choose the course.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Good. Thank you for the again suggestions. I think do I also see a hand from Caroline? So Caroline, do you have a question or comment?
I will make some comments. I think
Yes.
that your slide is very structured and you give the comprehensive content of the actress and made me know more about the background of her. And thank you for your effort.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for the comment. Yeah, I think I do agree with you. Very good. Before we move on, do you have any other question or comment?
I would like to make a quick comment also.
Yes, please.
In fact, I want to choose Yoon Yoo-jun as my topic also. Yeah,
Oh.
I really enjoy watching Yoon stay with my mom, so that's why I really like her and want to, yeah, choose her as a topic. But I think you did a really good job, and I like the way you tell us the story of Yoon, and it really gives the audience a really fun and interesting way to get to know her more. And thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Hope, for your comment. Yeah, I think again, I fully agree with you. Yeah, I think Mia successfully translate her enthusiasm for this actress to us during the presentation. Yeah, I think since we talk about the Korean movie, I mean, I haven't seen too many Korean movies, but I want to recommend one. So if you're interested, I think there's a really famous